and people will begin to join shortly. Let me also use my other phone to confirm that everything is right. You are a business owner. Whether you are a 9 to 5 or you are a business owner, I welcome you to this webinar. You are a business owner. Okay, fantastic. So my audio is working fine. Whether you are a 9 to 5 or you are a business owner, and my visuals are also working. So let me just wait for another 60 seconds and then we'll start. So my name is Abolore Kazim, or you call it Kazim Abolore, whichever way you want it. And I am so glad to be here tonight. Today is a special day to me because not only am I hosting this webinar, but also today is my birthday. Yes, today is my birthday. I clock 38 today. Glory be to the Lord. I clock 38 today, and as a way to mark it, I am doing this webinar. So in another 30 seconds, I will start. Just want one or two more persons to join. So if you are watching me, please state your name and where you are watching me from. If you are watching me live or you are watching the replay, do well to state your name and where you are watching me from. This is going to be just 50 minutes. It is going to last for just 50 minutes. This webinar is not the one that you watch till midnight. It is only for 50 minutes. So let me start right away. Wherever you are watching us from, do well to mention where you are watching us from and your name. Just a second, I want to do transfer to someone so that it will not be disturbing us. Yes. Okay. So good evening to you one more time. My name is Kazim Abolore, popularly called the Innovative Teacher. And tonight, I will be taking you on how to redesign your pension as a business owner or 9 to 5. So whether you're a 9 to 5 or you're a business owner, this webinar is for you. This webinar is for you. So I welcome you once more. So, like I said, that this webinar is going to be for just um, 50 minutes. So I am starting right away. So, firstly, why should you listen to me? You should listen to me because I'm a teacher and also an author, and also I am a realtor. So I combine three things: a teacher, an author, and also a realtor. You should listen to me because I've been in this real estate industry for 5 years, not 4 years. I've been in this real estate industry for 5 years. I started real estate in year 2020, and this is year 2025. In the last 5 years, I have helped over 250 people to build their real estate portfolio. So I know what I'm saying and I know what I'm doing. If someone has done something for 5 years, it's not consistently, it's not by mistake. No single person has called me out for negative news since when I have started doing this business of real estate. No single person has called me out and said that, Mr. Kazim, I paid for land and he did not give me my land. I finished paying, I paid for all statutory charges and I did not get my land. Nobody. So, meaning that I'm someone that you can reckon with. In year 2024, last year, I was the highest paid realtor at Mabis Good Homes Limited, and that is my real estate company. Yes, in year 2024, I was the highest paid um, realtor, meaning that I sold the highest number of plots. Nobody sold up to what I sold last year. And as a matter of fact, in the last 5 years that I've been doing real estate with Mabis Good Homes Limited, I have always been in the top three. I have always been in the top three since 5 years that I've been doing real estate with Mabis Good Homes. If I'm not in top, in fact, in year 2021, I was the first person in the company over that sold 100 plots in 1 year. In year 2021, I was the first person to sell 100 plots in the company. So what does this mean? It means that I know this industry like the back of my hand. I understand real estate. Then finally, why you should listen to me is because I can help you become a landowner, but not just only a landowner. I can help you to redesign your pension through real estate. Because to be honest with you, and not to preempt you, one of the surest way to redesign your pension is through real estate. I want to repeat that. One of the surest ways to redesign your pension, whether you're a 9 to 5 or you're a business owner, is through real estate. And I will show you how in the next 45 minutes or so. So, what are you going to learn tonight? Without missing words, you will learn four things. Number one, you will learn why you need to redesign your pension. You will learn how to redesign your pension, not by the government, not by your employer, but by yourself. You will learn why people look for work even after their retirement. I believe you must have seen people who are still looking for work after they're retired. And that is a very, very bad situation. So you know why they do that. What makes them to do that? What causes them to do that? So that when you know those things, you will avoid them. You will learn how to redesign your pension early and without waiting for government or your employee. Sorry for the typo that are there. Without waiting for government or any employee pension. And then finally, there is a special gift for anyone who waits till the end of this webinar. I have a special gift for anyone who waits till the end of this webinar. Remember that I said that today is my birthday, and I have a special gift for anyone who waits till the end of this webinar. So let us start right away. Why you need to, let us begin with why you need to redesign your pension. What is pension? Pension. You need to redesign your pension. Okay, what is pension? Pension is the money that government or your employer pays you after working for 35 years. Now, listen to this. Listen to this. I said pension is the money that government pays you or your employer pays you after working for 35 years. It means that aside from the salary that your employer gives you every month, when you now finish working for 35 years, there is now a lump sum that they will give you. And there's also a stipend that they'll be giving you every month. That one is not up to your salary. Now, there are some things I want you to get from this definition. Number one is that you have to wait for 35 years before they give you that money. Why can you just ask yourself that why must you wait till after that 5 years? No, you should ask yourself now that why must I wait till after that 5 years before they will give you? That 5 years is not small. I clocked 38 today. Look at it. So, but in the industry, you have to wait for that 5 years before you can collect that money. Another thing I want you to take note from that is that what will be the worth of that money after that 5 years? Oh, what will be the worth of that money that they will give you? That money they are accumulating it from day one, from the very first month that you get that job, that you get your pay. They'll be accumulating it, they'll be adding it. There is a way they used to do it. Usually it's 7.5% of your salary. 7.5% from your own side, 7.5% from government. So they will not be adding it up, adding it up. There's a way they used to calculate it here. Right now, my own pension, let me share it with you. It's not funny. I want to remember my PFA, my pension fund administrator, LNPC or what? I did not remember their name. I want to check the last message that they sent to me. But I tell you, I've been in civil service since 2018 till now. That is 7 years, right? So I've been in civil service for 8 years. But my pension is not up to 5. It's just a little above 500,000. I don't know if he has that. Please, as you are watching me, I will be glad, and it will be better for your own good and for the good of all of us here to share nuggets in the comment section and put your own contribution in the comment section. So back to where I was coming from. I've been in civil service for 8 years, 8 years or 7 years, and my pension is just a little above 500,000. It's not up to 600,000. So now imagine what it will be after 35 years of working. And you know that Naira is losing money by the day. In fact, 500,000 Naira is not even worth anything today again. 500,000 Naira. So that is what pension is. Now, so you need to redesign your pension because number one, government can fail you. Your employer, private company can disappoint you. I have seen people who retire from civil service and 5 years down the line, they have not collected their pension. In fact, I've seen some people 10 years down the line, they have not collected their pension. You can imagine such life. I can imagine that kind of failure and disappointment. Even private company can disappoint. We see them now. We see people, they carry placards and go to banks and go to private companies. Except for very few companies, maybe oil and gas, and some multinational companies. So if you don't want government to fail you or your private company to disappoint you, you need to redesign your pension. Another reason why you need to redesign your pension is because government pension is not even worth it. I'm sorry to say it too. I'm sorry to say it too. I'm also a civil servant. But the reality is that it is not worth it. There are some things that I know that I cannot share them. They are classified information. Not because I cannot share them, but imagine somebody that retired from civil service and got 3 million naira as pension after working for 35 years. My dear, please, what can 3 million naira do today? What does it worth? It cannot even do a 3-bedroom flat from foundation up to lintel. 3 million naira cannot build a 3-bedroom flat from foundation up to lintel. In fact, the foundation itself, it's just the foundation that it will do. And you cannot even buy any land sef. So let us assume that you have land. So the pension does not worth it. It's not worth it. So if you want something that will worth it, then you have to design your pension. Another reason why you need to design your pension is because, okay, let us even say that the money is much. Let us even assume that they give you immediately after you retire. But my dear, two is better now. Two is what? Two is better. If you have that pension at one side that government or your employer gives you, and you have your own pension that you have redesigned by yourself, that is better now. That is better now. So these are the reasons why you need to redesign your pension in there. Now, before I proceed, which of these reasons resonate with you? Which of these reasons resonate with you? Is it because you don't want a disappointment from your employer, or because you want your life? Which of these reasons resonate with you? Is it because we want something that will worth it. Because I can tell you that at the end of this webinar, if you make use of the information that I'm going to give you tonight, if we apply them, what you will get, what you will get will worth times 10 of whatever government will give you. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. So let us proceed, Sha, because I don't have much time. So why people look for work even after their retirement? You see a lot of people after they retired, they still be looking for one thing or the other to do as a job, not as a business after they retire. It should be worrisome that why should people be looking for work to do after they retire? And it is not that they are looking for this job because they just feel like it, even though that is what many of them say. They are looking for that work because they have to. Because they do what? They have to. I have a lot of cases that time will not permit me to share. But let me share one person that I saw recently. Very pathetic story. He retired as a teacher or principal. I can't remember, but I know he headed the school. Government too. And when we met, I showed him an opportunity to make money. But he needed to commit financially. So he now said that he will go and look for the money to commit. After several weeks, he was still unable to get the money. That was when he now came out and told me that he actually didn't have any money. And as a matter of fact, he has written application letter to some private schools in his neighborhood and at least get the money to commit. I don't know if you get that. He didn't have any money. In fact, I didn't want to generalize and assume that he didn't have money to eat as well. Because and he said that his pension hadn't come. They have not paid his pension. So you see that is a very pathetic situation at age 60. And oh my goodness, let us proceed because of time. So why do people look for work even after their retirement? Number one, because they didn't plan for that retirement. Don't let me shock you, but a lot of people who are working whether in a private company or in government job, many of them do not have any plan for retirement. I wanted to show you a statistics, but unfortunately, I didn't get it before I started this webinar. You will see that truly, people don't plan for their retirement. Even you that you are watching me right now, what is your plan for retirement? And the mistake that people make is that they used to think that retirement is far. that okay, like me now, I just clocked 32, 38 today. So if I'm going to retire by age 60, I have how many years left? 22 years more. So I've been thinking that 22 years, it's still far now. But the truth of the matter is that 22 years, I will just look back like this and I will see that it is behind me. I will look back like this and I will just say that 22 is already here. When did I give birth to this boy? My first son. That is now in SS1. That is now in SS1. Going to 14 years old. Going to 14 next year. Eh? Imagine. Oh. Sometimes I just wonder, how come this, by next month, my wedding will be 14 years. Okay, we are back. Sorry for the break in transmission. It was due to network, and we are glad that we are back. Okay, sorry. So we are back now. So you can join us. Let me update it on what the platform. So where did I stop? The fact that many people did not do what? Plan for their pension. They did not plan for their retirement. Another reason why people look for work after they have retired is because you the income that government will be paying you is fixed. So don't be thinking that you'll be getting much money after government. It is fixed. Don't be thinking that the money will be increasing like your salary. It is fixed. If you retired at whatever level, whatever stage, that money that they are giving you every month, that stipend they are giving you every month, that is what you continue to be receiving. So, and you have more responsibilities. People used to think that when you retire, you have less responsibility. You have more. Now redesign your pension as a 9 to 5 for business owner. How? I want you to ask yourself some very serious questions, and I want you to answer them by putting them down. Write down your answer. Don't just use your head to answer it. Write down your answer. Get a pen now and a paper and write down the answer to these questions because they will reveal some reality and some facts to you. Number one, are you prepared for retirement and pension, or are you prepared for retirement, and how well are you prepared for it? Are you prepared for your retirement, and how well are you prepared for it? We have said earlier that one of the reasons why people look for work after their retirement is because they did not plan for it. So I'm now asking you now, are you prepared for your retirement? Don't say that, how will I be preparing for it when I'm still young? Is it not when I'm about to retire? That's when I'm supposed to prepare for it. Don't say that. Are you, in fact, if you say that, why should I be preparing for my retirement now? It then shows that you already did not prepare for it. And you know what they say that if you fail to plan, you have already done what? Plan to fail. So, are you prepared for your retirement, and how well are you prepared for it? Some people are prepared or planning for their retirement, but they are preparing for it in a bad way. So, how well are you prepared for it? How are you preparing for it? The second question: if you stop working today, my dear viewers, if you stop working today, 8th November 2025, can you maintain your current standard of living for another 6 months? Oh my goodness. If you stop working today, can you maintain your current standard of living for another 6 months? What we are saying in essence is that if your salary stop coming today, or whatever is giving you money stop coming today, that's your standard of living: food, shelter, clothing, data, hospital, and other bills. Can you maintain them for 6 months? Answer it. The next question is, are you already planning what will be feeding you when you are 60 years and above? Are you planning? Are you already planning what will be feeding you when you are 60 years and above? Please, I need your response to these answers in the comment section, especially this third question. Are you already planning what will be feeding you when you are 60 years and above? Because it is not when you are 60 that you start preparing for it too. It is before you are 60. It is before you are what? You are 60. So, are you already planning what will be feeding you when you are 60 years and above? I hope you know that any work that you are doing after you clock 60 is not voluntary, it is involuntary. I want to answer to that question number 3 in the comment section. Are you, or this question, you should always be asking yourself, are you already planning what will be feeding you when you are 60 years and above? Because one day you will cross 60 if you do not die. There are some people now, it is death that will cover their shameless, that will cover their shame. Ah, some people, it is what? It is death that will cover their shame. Some people, it is long life that will expose their shame. Ah! Are you already planning what will be feeding you when you are 60 years and above? Please, I want answer in the comment section. Are you already planning what will be feeding you when you are 60 years and above? I want a response, so I want answer in the comment section. Because there is something that we call making the unconscious conscious. Making the what? The unconscious conscious. You are unconscious of the fact that one day you will get old and you still need to be eating. That you get old does not mean you not eat again. That you get old does not mean you don't need shelter again. That you get old does not mean you don't need clothes again. In fact, research has found it that empirically that when you get old, your expenses increases. Maria Momoyele, fantastic. At least I got one person who said that yes, she's already planning. Fantastic. So let's move to the next question. Now, are you aware that 92% of 60-year-old men and women cannot feed themselves after their working years because they don't have income producing assets? Are you aware of that? I'm asking you, this one is a very direct question. Are you aware or you are not aware? If you are aware, say, I am aware of this data. If you are not aware, say, I'm not aware of this data. What we have left in this webinar is not more than 10 to 15 minutes. But you need to answer this last question. Are you aware that about 92% of 60-year-old men and women, that is those people that have retired from service, whether from government or private company, are you aware that 92% of them cannot feed themselves after their working years? Why? Because they don't have income producing assets. Oh, fantastic. You have said that she's aware. This is not funny. If you are aware, do you know that you can be among those people? Even if you are not aware, The data is too disturbing. It's too disturbing. Now that you have answered those questions, now let's go to what is next. How to now redesign your pension, whether you are a 9 to 5 or business owner, is the 10-year plan. Is the what? Is a 10-year. This 10-year plan, I am the one that designed it myself. Nobody designed it. I am the one that designed. If you see it anywhere, know that the person copied it from me. I'm still the first person that designed it. So the 10-year plan, you know the 80-20 Pareto rule. The 80-20 Pareto rule says that 80% of your results will come from 20% of your efforts. 80% of your results will come from what? 20% of your effort. In fact, you can use this webinar as a good example. The platform that we created for this webinar, we have almost 40 people there. How many people are watching live? Live, 2 people are watching live. In fact, that one is just about 5%. That's 5% now. Not even up to 20. So the 80-20 Pareto rule applies to everything that you are doing in this life. Everything that you are doing in this life. That Pareto rule. So that 80-20 Pareto rule can be used to redesign not only your pension but your entire life. How? You can use 10 years to redesign the remaining part of your life through real estate. You can use what? 10 years to redesign your entire life through real estate. This man, Anthony Robbins, the author of The Giant Within, I think that's the title of his book. The Awaken the Giant Within. Yeah. Awaken the Giant Within is the author of the book. Anthony Robbins. He said that he said that he said that 10 years is enough for anyone to change his life. He said that 10 years is what is enough for anybody to change his life. Ooh. So you can use 10 years to redesign your remaining part of your life through real estate. Follow me as I show you this through real estate. Follow me as I show you how to redesign your plan, how to redesign your pension in 10 years using real estate. Now, you need to again answer this question, but this time around, you just need to put them down. Number 1, determine the number of years that is left for you to work as a business owner or employee working for the government or a private company. How many years? That is what we are saying. How many years is left for you to work? Me, I have 22 years left. How many years do you have? Just minus your current age from 60. How many years is left? I want to get your response in the comment section. That is what it may take us time. Just remove your current year from 60. Whatever you have is what is left for you. The next thing, calculate how old you will be by then. You'll be 60, of course. Also calculate the age of your last child by then. How old will you be by then? Then your last child How old will it be by then? You know why you need to answer this? You know why? You these people, you still have many years, so 29 years, 29 years. Don't worry. Is it that 29 years is big in your eyes? But before you know, that 29 years is here. Is here. You know why you need to know the age of your last child by the time you retire in the next 29 years? The reason why you need to know the age of your last child, if you have already been having children nìyẹn o, tó o bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bímọ, I hope you people that you have 29 years left in to work, I hope you have already started bearing children. Ẹlòmíì, ọmọ ẹ̀ ló máa sìn tó máa fi kú. It is not funny o, it's just a reality. You know, truth is always bitter. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ti pé 29 years, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ pé 29 years ló kù fún yín tẹ́ máa fi ṣiṣẹ́, tẹ́ máa fi pé 60. Those of you that are having 29 years left to work, I hope you have already started having children. Because if you okay, eléyìí ti ṣíwọ́ ọmọ bíbí tiẹ̀. I'm sorry if my laugh is affecting or disturbing you. This person, are you sure you don't have another child? That is your current children. You may still have another. Even our tradition will be in we know that we do not have any child again. But if you have just started bearing child by now, you cannot even say how old your last time will be by then. Last time you're in our primary school. You know what? You see, this thing might be funny, but it's not funny. It's not funny. Let us proceed, we do not have time. We have not even entered this thing. We are just preparing the ground, but we can't up to now because this is just the part that will take our time. Now, the third thing that you need to determine is determine how much you think you will need to cater for your basic needs like food, shelter, clothes, health by then on a monthly basis. Let me explain again. By that time that you say you are going to retire, in my own case, year 2047, that's when I'm going to retire because that's when I'm going to clock 60. Whether you like it or not, by the time you clock 60, you'll not be able to work again. Any work that you are doing for after that time, you are doing it because you have to. It is not coming from your heart. So by that time when you are 60, how much do you think you will need per month to cater for your basic needs like food, like shelter, like clothes, like health? How much do you think you will need? For instance, you may say 2 million naira will cater for your food, clothes, shelter, health matters. Determine it. Put a figure to it. But remember inflation. Hey, hey, hey. Remember what? Inflation. That is what everybody is fighting against now. Because if you set 1 million naira, for instance, now, by that year 2047, for instance, in my own case, inflation fit don eat that 1 million. If you say the 1 million say no go get value pass 100,000. Do you know that those people that are earning 50,000 naira 10 years ago, they are getting more value for that money than people who are earning 200,000 naira now? I hope you are aware. So let us go there. Now, this is where it now gets interesting. Buy at least one plot of land in a potentially developing area from this very year till the next 9 years. Buy at least one plot of land, just one, not two, every year in a place that is potentially developing from this year till another 9 years. That will make it 10 years in total. We are in year 2025 now. And for your information, don't say that you cannot buy land this year again, that this year is gone. No. If you are saying that you are, I don't even know how to describe it. So from this 2025, buy land. Year 2026, buy land. Year 2027, buy land. One land, though, one plot. Year 2028, buy land. That is how many years? That is 4 years. Year 2029, buy land, at least one. Year 2030, be buying it like that every year in a place that is potentially developing. But that is not the end. It's not just to buy land and be buying land, be buying. There is a strategy to this thing. Type strategy in the comment section. Strategy to know that you are still following. Strategy, because this is where the strategy begins. Type strategy in the comment section so that we know that you are still with us. Strategy. Thank you, Omoyele. So, after buying each land in each year, do proper documentation and take possession of the land by fencing it. Remember, strategy. Strategy, because you want to redesign your pension. So don't just buy the land and look away. After you buy it, my dear, do proper documentation. And by proper documentation, what do I mean? Very simple thing. Do deed of assignment, do survey. Don't bother with government consent, C of O, and all of those things that you people used to think that is the organ of documents. Just get deed of assignment and survey. You are safe, at least by 80 to 90%. And then take possession of the land by fencing it. Is it going to be easy? No. Is it doable? Yes. It is also not easy to be queuing. It's also not easy to be queuing at the bank waiting for your pension to come. You know, that's what happens. Now, the next thing that you need to do, 10-year plan, repeat number 4 and 5 for the next 4 years, making it 5 plots in 5 years. Let me repeat that part. Repeat number 4. What is in number 4? Item number 4 says that buy at least one plot in a potentially developing area. So meaning that you should repeat buying land every year for the next 4 years. Then I say repeat number 4 and 5. What is number 5? After buying each land, do proper documentation and take possession. Meaning that as you are buying those lands each year for 5 years, you are going to be doing proper documentation and taking possession of the lands each year as well. As you finish paying for the land, do proper documentation, take possession. In the following year, start paying for it. When you finish paying for it, do proper documentation, take possession. The third year, get a land, one land, do proper documentation, take possession. Do that for the next 5 years. From this year, if you say that this year has gone already, you are deceiving yourself. And so some people said that last year that the 2024 is gone already. We will do it in 2025. This is 2025 December 8, so they have not bought anything. So repeat, that's number 4 and number 5 for the next 4 years. In this, the 7th thing you need to do, the next thing that you need to do is in the 6th year, set the land you bought in 1st year to develop partly the one you bought in year 5. I will again explain to you. Oh, sorry. In the first 5 years, starting from year 2025, you have been buying land and you are taking possession of the land after you do proper documentation. Year 2025, you buy one land, that is year 1. Year 2026, you buy one land, that is year 2. Year 2027, you buy one land, that is year 3. Year 2028, you buy one land, that is year 4. Year 2029, you buy one land, that is year 5. After that 5 years, in the 6th year, which will now be year 2030, you will sell the land that you bought in year 2025. And use the money. Okay. Let me go there. So you have done that for 5 years. Now, in the 6th year, which will be year 2031, you are still going to buy another land, one plot. But there are 2 things that you now do that year. You firstly buy another land. And now you are going to sell the land that you bought in year 1. Use the money to start building on the land of year 6. Let me repeat and give proper example. You are Mrs. Omayele or whoever that you are. In year 2025, you are starting from this year. You buy a land, year 1. Year 2026, year 2, you buy another land. Year 2023, year 3. Year 2027, year 2027, year 3, you buy another land. Making how many lands? 3 lands in 3 years. In year 2028, 4th year, you buy another land. Year 2025, which year? The 5th year, you buy another land. Making how many land that you have bought? 5. So in those first 5 years, you are just doing one thing. You are just buying land. Of course, you do proper documentation and you take possession. But what you are doing essentially is you are just buying land in the first 5 years. Then in another 5 years, the second 5 years, you now do 2 things. Firstly, you buy a land again, one land. That's the first thing that you do that this time around. You will now, the second thing that you now do is that you will now sell the land in year 1, year 2025 land. You now sell it. By that time, that land that you bought in year 1 will have developed significantly. That land that you bought in year 1, because it has now been there for 5 years. In fact, it is already clocking 6th year. So that land will have appreciated. She now says strategy. Please type strategy again to let me know that you are seeing that it is strategy and you are understanding the strategy. Type strategy again in the comment section. So in the 6th year, you are doing 2 things. You are buying land and you are selling land. In year 1 up to year 5, you are doing one thing. You are just buying land. But in year 6, you are buying land and you are selling land. So you will buy one land in year 6 and sell the land in year 1. So what will you now do with the money? You use the money to start building on the land of year 6. You use the money to do what? To start building on the land of year 6. Then in the 7th year, sell the land of the year 2 to continue to build the land of the 5th year and then buy another land in the 7th year. So we are now in the 7th year. Two things that we are going to do again. You buy one land first, then sell the land in year 2 to continue building of the land in year 6. So you are buying land and you are selling land. You are buying land and you are selling land in the in another 5 years or for another 5 years. The first 5 years, the second 5 years. In the first 5 years, you are just buying land, buying land, buying land, buying land, buying land. In the second 5 years, you are buying land and you are selling land. You are buying land and you are selling land. If you buy one land, you go and take the last land or the first land that you bought, use the money to start foundation in the land of the 6th year. In the 7th year, you buy one land and go and sell the land in year 2. What will you do is the money? You use it to continue building the house on that you bought the land in year 6. That's what you are doing. So you continue like that. Year 8, I need to round up. My system will go off soon. So repeat the same thing in year 8 and year 9. So in year 8, you buy one land, you go and sell the land in 3rd year. Use the money to continue building the house that you bought in 5th year. In year 9, you buy another land, sell the land that you bought in year 4. In year 10, that should be year 2035, you buy another land, sell the land that you bought in year 5. You should use the money to complete the building the house that you bought in year 6. So that way, what will happen? So in total, you have a completed house that can be residential or rental, and also have 5 plots you can do anything with at any time. If you follow this, you will see that you have bought 10 lands in total, but you have sold 5 to build one house, and you still have 5 plots of land at hand that you can do anything that you like with. My dear, is that not a strategy? Is that not a strategy? If that is a strategy, please comment again that it is a strategy. Comment it is a strategy. I need to round up now. I need to round up now. So you can do this as an individual, and you can do it with 10 friends of yours. Go and gather 10 of your friends. That's We are back for the final part. Sorry, my system went off. So I need to quickly plug it and then continue with the webinar. So you can do this as an individual, and you can do this as a group. What's happening here? Why is my screen not sharing now? What's happening here? So you can do this as a group. If you have 10 friends in your church, in your mosque, in your neighborhood, in your place of work, in even among your old student associations in university or secondary school, you have friends online, call them. Tell them that you have a strategy that can make all of them become rich by age 50. That you have a strategy that can make all of them become rich at age 50. If they ask you how, show them this plan. That if they contribute 100K per month, 10 friends, that will amount to 1 million naira in 12 months, isn't it? They can buy land in a bush in the name of a person. They can buy it in the group's name, or they can buy it in their individual name. You have 10 friends. Ade, Shade, Bola, Chineke, Chibuke, Chidinma, Adamu, Fatima, Amina. Each of them now contributes 100K per month. At the end of the month, they have 1 million. Take that 1 million, go and use to buy land in a bush. That land can bear the group's name, or it can bear the name of one of them. February, they contribute 100,000 again, 1 million naira. They used to buy another land, 1 million naira land in a bush. They name it after one of them, or they name it in the group's name. Third month, they do the same thing. At the end of the year, they will have bought how many plots of land? They will have bought 12 plots of land. Let's even say they will have bought 10 plots of land in the name of each of them. In the following year, year 2, they will do the same thing. Contribute 100,000, having 1 million at the end of the month. Go and buy land. Give it to one of them. February, contribute 100,000, 1 million. Buy one land. Give it to one of them. Till it goes land. Just the same way that we do contribution. Just the same way that we do what? That we do regular contribution. So after 10 months, all of them will have one land again. You know they have one land before. In year 2, all of them will have one land again, making two lands in the name of one of them, in the name of each of them. So year 3, you do the same thing. Year 4, they do the same thing. They do the same thing for 5 consecutive years. So at the end of 5 years, they will have 5 plots individually and 50 plots in all. Each of them will have 5 plots. Right there. That is the first 5 years. Now, the following 5 years, they will leave that land. This is even another strategy. I've shared the strategy that you can do individually. I'm now sharing another strategy that you can do collectively with your friends. So, after 5 years, each of them have 5 plots of land in his name. So the first 5 years is done. So the next 5 years, they will leave the land for another 5 years, making it a total of 10 years plan. Now, imagine what will be the value of that land that you bought 1 million naira after 10 years. I believe that you must have heard stories of people who bought land at chicken money and sold it at crazy money. That's what says that you should not be one of them. What says that you too should not be that person that will buy land at chicken money or sell it at crazy money? What says that should not be you? What says that you should only be hearing of such stories and not be the one that will experience it? No. What says that you should just be the one that will be hearing people buy land at chicken money and then sell it at crazy money, and you are not the one? So after 10 years, even if each land is that you bought at 1 million naira, even if each of them is now sold at 10 million naira, my dear, it is worth more than the pension of a university professor. Na me talk am. Na me do what? Na me talk am. Even if you sell each of the land that you bought at 1 million naira after 10 years, even after 5 years, even if you sell it for 10 million naira each, you still be better off than the pension of a professor. Can you see how you can redesign your pension now? Can you see how you can redesign your pension? If we see how you can redesign your pension and say, I can see it, type it in the comment section that I can see it now. Type in the comment section that I can see it now. 10 million naira times 5, 50 million naira after working for 35 years is higher than the pension of a university professor. You can go and Google the pension of a university professor. Thank you, Miriam. We are calling it a day now. So you may now be wondering, which land will I now buy? Where will I now buy the land? How can I even get the land? Who will help me to get the land? How can I pay for the land? Where is the land? My dear, all of those things have been answered for you. All of those things have been answered for you. Honey Gardens Phase 2 Owode Idiroko is 1 million naira installment payment. 1 million naira one-time payment. 1.3 million naira installment payment. This land, you can be paying for it in 100,000. You can pay for it in 80,000. We don't do less than that. So if you do 100,000, 13 months, you are finished paying. And you can move on to the next one. By the time you finish paying for this land, the land can no longer be 1.3. But I can assure you that we get another land that will be around 1 million, 1.3 million. So you key into that one again. You key into that one. So this land that we are talking about is right here at Owode Idiroko in Ogun State. We say Honey Gardens phase 2, meaning that there is a phase 1. You see this picture that you are seeing? The lady that we are seeing right there is one of the people that God used me to change her life. Again, through real estate. Through what? Through real estate. She is standing right at Honey Gardens. She's standing right at where? At Honey Gardens. So that land, that estate, people are living there already. Someone is living there. You see this house that you are seeing here? Is an upstairs, so and someone is living, one of our clients. We can see other houses that are under construction. It's just that the period didn't do justice to it. There are other people living very, very close to that estate. In fact, you'll be seeing them standing very, very. The person that is living here buys provisions and other things from the people living around here. Very, very close, less than 100 meters, or just about 100 meters. People are living around it. People are living close to it, not even around it. People are living close to that estate. This estate is good for residential in 3 to 5 years. If you want to build a house that you will live in it, and you are planning to do that between now and the next 3 years, or between now and the next 5 years, my dear, Honey Gardens can do that for you. And if you say that, hey, me, I cannot live there, I cannot live in a bush, don't worry, we got you covered. You can do land banking with this estate. What is land banking? Dr. Olumide Emmanuel will say that don't do cash banking, do land banking. Dr. Ashimolowo, Pastor Matthew Ashimolowo will say that stop saving your money because the bank is shaving. Stop putting your money in savings accounts. Stop doing what? Putting your money in savings account. When he was not asked, why did you say savings account instead of savings account? He said, don't you know that the banks are shaving your money? They are shaving it. They are shaving your money. They are shaving it. They are shaving it. They are shaving your money. If you keep it in the bank. If you keep it. If you put money in fixed deposit, what is the interest that they will put on it? The interest is far less than the rate of inflation. I hope you know that inflation is now in 2 digits. Inflation is now what? In 2 digits. So this estate is also good for land banking. It is 100% dry land. You can see that Alaja is standing there. You can even see from there that it is 100% dry land. It is 1 hour 50 minutes from Egbeda. 1 hour 50 minutes from Egbeda. And it is 60 minutes from Kenaland. This land is 2.5 million naira for installment payment and 2.3 million naira for one-time payment. All inclusive. What did I say? All inclusive. What did I mean by all inclusive? I mean that after you pay the 2.5 million naira, if you are doing installment, you are not paying shingbang again. You are not paying what? Kobo again. You are not paying one kobo. I stand by it. You are not paying anything extra because that 2.5 million is all inclusive. It covers the land, it covers allocation, it covers deed of assignment, it covers development levy, it covers whatever thing. You are not paying anything extra. But this is for a limited time. This is for what? A limited time. By December 1st, the price of the land will go to 3 million naira for installment payments and 2.8 million naira for one-time payments. So would you rather see the price of a land at 2.5 and wait and procrastinate till when it reaches 3 million naira? And what you have to do to get started to lock it in at 2.5 million is just 100,000 naira initial deposit. If you pay 100,000 naira right now, you will get the land at 2.5 million naira. Come rain, come shine. Come what? Come rain, come shine. But if you wait till December 1st, it will be 3 million naira. Again, all inclusive. You are not paying anything extra again. Just imagine getting a land where someone is already living, and there are others that are building. That like as you can see in the picture, there are others. This one does not even do justice to it because this picture was snapped long time ago. So there are other people that are building. So imagine you have a land that someone is already living upstairs. So the person built a duplex there, a an estate where there are others that are building, an estate where someone is living close to it, an estate where it is just 1 hour 50 minutes from Egbeda in Lagos State, an estate that is just 60 minutes drive from Kenaland. My dear, you should just grab the offer. But there are frequently asked questions that may be going on your mind. You may ask some questions that is going on your mind right now. Like, okay, does the land have CFO? My dear, it does not have CFO, but it has survey and it has deed of assignment. Remember when I said it earlier on that you should buy land and do proper documentation? And I said the proper documentation that you need to do is deed of assignment and survey. So this land have this deed of assignment and it has survey. Another frequently asked question is, when do I get allocation? You get allocation when you finish paying. You get allocation when you do what? When you finish paying. We are not a company that said that you should come and get your allocation after first payment. We don't do that. Can I start building after I finish paying? Yes, of course. We are a real estate company that is more interested in people building than in people buying. Kai. We are a real estate company that is more interested in people building than in people buying. Or we are a real estate company that is as interested in people building just as people are buying. I want to quickly post it as a post on Facebook like that. We are a real estate company that is interested in people building just as we are interested in people buying. We are a real estate company that is as interested in people building just as interested in people buying. You know, there are some real estate companies that are only interested in people buying. They are not interested in people building. That is not also. If you buy land from us, my people don't know that we will encourage you, we will support you to build that house or build on that land. You will not decide that, though I'm not building, I want to fence. Fine, you can fence it. But that you leave the land open, it is not us. It is not what? It is not us. So you can start building after you finish paying. Are there other charges? Of course, there are, and we have added them to that price. So once you finish paying 2.5 million, that you can spread the payment, my dear, you are good to go. You are not paying any other charges again. All other charges have been added to that 2.5 million naira. You get that now? And if you want us to remove it, we can separate it. It's not difficult. Land is 1.3 million. Statutory charges is 1 million naira. All every tax, statutory charges, everything, allocation on deed, corner piece, so development levy, or whatever, everything is still 1 million. And you can still spread this payment. How can I go for inspection? Very simple. We go for inspection every Saturday. We went for inspection today. We are doing this video on Saturday. Maybe you are watching the replay. So how can you now join us? Just message me. The same way you got to know about this webinar, message me through that medium that I want to go for inspection, and we schedule you for an inspection. You have to let me know on time, because we used to have people go for inspection and we don't want a situation where we'll be rushing and getting extra bus. The company has a bus that convey you to the place and bring you back. But if that bus is filled up, we have to wait another week or we get an extra bus. And we don't want a situation where we have a delay. So that's why you always tell people to show interest early so that we can include them in our plan. How can I go for inspection is what I've just said. Send me a message through the medium which you got to know about this webinar. How can I make payment? That is even the easiest. That is what the easiest. You pay only to the designated company account. Hello, you pay only to the designated company account. We have a dedicated company account. That is the only place that you pay to. So when you are ready to make payment, just let me know that, oh, Mr. Kazam, I'm ready to make payment, and I'll send you the account number of the company. So how do you now get started, my dear? Just three things. Send me a message on WhatsApp now. That is my WhatsApp message. WhatsApp number. Send me a message on WhatsApp now with the statement, I want to go for site inspection. I want to go for site inspection. Then the next Saturday you will join us, and then you begin your installment payment. It's as simple as that. And you have begun your journey to redesign your pension. The goal is to redesign your pension. The goal is not just to buy land. Hey, let me tweet that. Let me post that. The goal is to do what? Is to redesign your pension. The goal is not to just buy land. Please, can we see someone that will help us to put that in the comment section? The goal is to redesign your pension. The goal is not just to buy land. The goal is to redesign your pension by So that will be the end of the webinar, and I do hope that you got value for your time. I hope that you got value for your time. If you did get value for your time, say in the comment section, I got value for my time. I got value for my time. Whether you are watching it as a replay or you are watching it live. Thank you, Miriam. The goal is to redesign your pension, not just to buy land. Value for my time. So, guys, thank you, Miriam. You said you absolutely got value for your time. Thank you so much. So, if you have any question, because of time, I may not be able to take it to here right now. You can just drop it in the platform that we created. You can just drop your question there and I will answer it. Thank you so much, and let's